that enables direct access to emergency help for the deaf community, while simultaneously using its innovation as a platform to build awareness and advocate for the national adoption of text to 911. accesSOS is working towards a world where no one must wonder if they have access to text to 911, and has already directly impacted over 5,000 individuals and indirectly impacted over 685,000 lives through its advocacy work. Gabby Wong, founder of accesSOS, is here to discuss her company's technology. Sure.
I have this little boost to make up for what genetics has not given me. Wes, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. I'm so happy to be here today. As Wes has mentioned, we're a nonprofit, accesSOS. In sign language, that is accesSOS. Come by our booth and I'll be happy to teach you a sign language lesson. So why I'm here today? Why am I showing a picture of my family? I know you all can't tell from this photo, but my family, both my parents, are deaf, and sign language is my very first language. When I'm not with my parents, we text each other all the time. The reason why I'm here today is because a few years ago, my father was home alone. He had a medical emergency. What we found out was his gallbladder ruptured. He was not able to call 911 for help. He was afraid to go to his video relay machine because it would take too long to get a sign language interpreter on the line. Don't talk to me about TTY or TDD. He threw that away decades ago. What he did was he did what was most comfortable for him. He texted me to call 911 for him, but I was not near my phone at that time. Why couldn't my dad text 911 directly? At that time, text to 911 did not work in his location, and text to 911, as we all know, does not work everywhere. People like my parents can't wait that long to get the help they need. I want to show a video of the effects of what happens when you don't have access to text to 911.
If you were to call 911 right now and you explain an emergency, what happens?
After I dial 911, I can hear a voice, but I don't know what words they're used here. Although I can hear you, I do not understand most of the words.
What's wrong with the current text to 911 system right now?
I was not aware of texting to 911, but when I found out that Mount View and other counties have text to 911 service, the first thing I see in the marketing advertisements that says, call if you can, text if you can't.
What do you think of that?
That made me feel that they prefer voice calls over text message, and that did encourage me to contact 911 for help.
How has this impacted your life over the years?
Over the years, I choose to stay home because knowing that I don't have access to 911, I cannot get help as needed, it's better for me to stay home.
I want to talk about how heartbreaking this situation is. I wasn't aware of texting to 911. Even if text to 911 works in a person's location, they don't necessarily know and have the outreach and marketing awareness of text to 911 working in their area. This is what's heartbreaking to me. I choose to stay home knowing, instead of going out, knowing that I don't have access to 911. This is what happens in those non-text to 911 enabled areas where people feel like they don't have that critical lifeline to emergency services. And that's why we founded accesSOS. We built this alongside and with our deaf and hard of hearing community members. People don't know, when we talk to our deaf and hard of hearing community members, they don't know their emergency location. So we just grab that automatically from their phone's location. We send that quickly over to 911. Just a few clicks of our picture, easy to understand icon-based system, and you select from a list of critical emergencies, and we send that quickly over to 911. It's translated, it uses your language preference. So if your operating system on your phone is in Spanish, our app shows up in Spanish. And this is what's interesting about our technology. A person doesn't have to wonder if they're in a voice-only area or a text to 911 enabled area. We're able to detect your geolocation, and if you're in a voice-only area, we grab all the information and send that to a voice call to 911. Or if you're in a text-enabled area, we streamline and package up that information and send that quickly over to 911. And it's 24/7, and it's fast. And we are a nonprofit. We are free for all to use, made possible by our funders like Google.org, PagerDuty, BlackRock, and Twilio. And I want to show you a reaction from a deaf man who saw our app for the first time.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Cell signal up there found this address here at this house.
What's the name of this app?
accesSOS, accesSOS.
A few moments later.
That's all.
BLESSING. Blessing. My wife must have this app. Do we pay?
No, it's free for you.
Thank you.
This is our wonderful team.
Oh.
No worries. And one takeaway message that I want to have for you all here. Think about the areas where text to 911 works or not. If you're in that area where it doesn't work, that is a death sentence. My father was able to survive his medical emergency because he drove himself to the ER. His head was hunched over. He almost got into a car accident. This is a solvable problem, and I want us to fix it together. Come visit our booth. We'd love to talk more. Thank you.
Thanks, Gabby.